All right, friends, it won't be long until our champions are here. Can we get a little bit of noise? I can't hear you yet. You guys are a little bit quiet. All right, we're going to have to practice that for when we get there, all right? We know you can do better. So here's the deal. We are going to have the bus pull up in just a moment. If you want to be there, if you want to be part of the welcoming crew, obviously our cheerleaders are going to walk us through it. They're going to get us hyped and good and ready. If you'd like to be part of that, you could go ahead and make your way on over here to the side where you see our cheerleaders hanging out. And once the bus is lined up and ready, we'll get you lined up and ready as well. Thank y'all so much for being here with us today. I got some intel. We are about 2 minutes out. 2 minutes out. So if you want to be part of that victory tunnel, come on over. Look for our beautiful cheerleaders. We'd love to have you be part of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on. Hold on, we got to prepare really quick. When they come through, what do? We cheer, okay? So, on the count of 3, I need y'all to give us your best dress. This is our dress rehearsal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. We could do better than that. Here we go. One more time. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's keep that energy. Countdown is on for them to walk through. Guys, we want you to take pictures. We want you to get loud. We want you to get excited. It's not every day that history is made right here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Let's make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, these are your champions!
Hello, Shreveport! Are we having fun yet? What a great event this is. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate. Everybody's a pilot today. I want to make sure and introduce some of the folks that are here to celebrate with us. We have, I think, 5 members of the City Council. Reverend James Green, Vice Chair Ursula Bowman, Chairwoman, Madam Chair Tabitha Taylor, Grayson Butcher, and Jim Telefero. Where are you, Jim? All right, there's Jim. Okay. And we also have members of the Caddo Parish Commission, and I'm going to introduce Stormy Gage Watts, the president, to introduce her fellow commissioners, and I think she has a presentation to make.
What a great day it is in the parish of Caddo, in the city of Shreveport, to celebrate the LSUS pilots. I am here with my colleagues, Commissioner Grace Ann Blake, Commissioner John Atkins, And Commissioner Stephon Jones is somewhere in this crowd. From the state of Louisiana, the parish of Caddo, in the name and by the authority of the Caddo Parish Commission, a special resolution celebrating and commemorating the historic achievements of the 2025 LSUS Pilots baseball team. Whereas the Louisiana State University at Shreveport Pilots baseball team has achieved an unprecedented milestone in collegiate sports by completing a perfect 59-0 season. Yes. Culminating in their first ever NAIA Baseball National Championship. And whereas this historic accomplishment marks the first time in the history of college baseball at any level that a team has finished a season undefeated, solidifying the Pilots' place in the annals of sports history. And whereas, under the exceptional leadership of head coach Brad, the Pilots demonstrated remarkable skill and determination, overcoming a 4-0 deficit in the championship game to secure a 13-7 victory over Southeastern University. And whereas the team's dominance was evident throughout the season, leading the nation with a .361 batting average, 11.3 runs per game, 76 home runs, a 2.38 ERA, and a .982 fielding percentage. And whereas individual Pilots players received recognition for the parts they played in the historic season, as the 2025 Avista NAIA World Series All-Tournament team includes 5 players: third baseman Josh Gibson, catcher Diego Aragon, outfielder Eon Mutz, and pitchers Isaac Rode and Draven Ziegler. And Rode was also named Most Valuable Player. Cooper Husband received the Hustle Award, and Jose Salarin earned the Gold Glove Award. Whereas the Pilots' extraordinary performance has brought immense pride to the LSUS community, the city of Shreveport and parish of Caddo serving as an inspiration to athletes and fans alike. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the Caddo Parish Commission that the commission hereby celebrates and commemorates the historic achievements of the 2025 LSUS Pilots baseball team, recognizing their perfect season and national championship as a testament to excellence, perseverance, and teamwork. Signed by all 12 members of the Caddo Parish Commission. Congratulations, and thank you for making us the destination location.
Coach, Chancellor, Coach. And now to show you that we're not just fans in Shreveport, we have fans in Bossier City. I'd like to bring up the mayor, honorable mayor of Bossier City, Tommy Chandler.
Hello, everybody. Man, we are so proud of LSUS Pilots. They have done something that nobody ever will do in history again, I don't believe. So will y'all do me a favor? Will y'all say "Go Pilots" when after I say 3, so they can hear it all the way over in the great city of Bossier City? 1, 2, 3. Go Pilots!
Okay, I have a few things to give away before we do. First, let me read this proclamation, and I usually have one that's a little larger, so I'm going to cheat. Whereas the city of Shreveport takes immense pride in celebrating the achievements of our local institutions and athletes who demonstrate excellence, discipline, and commitment to sportsmanship and academic success. And whereas the LSU Shreveport Pilots baseball team had finished a truly historic and remarkable season, completing a perfect 59-0 regular season, including a 30-0 record in Red River Athletic Conference play, and are the proud 2025 NAIA Baseball National Champions. And whereas the LSU Pilots, in earning this victory, set a baseball record of 59 consecutive wins in a season, no post-secondary school, regardless of size or years of study, has accomplished such a feat. Whereas the LSU Pilots have represented both their university and the city of Shreveport with integrity, athletic skill, and a relentless pursuit of excellence on and off the field. And whereas the Pilots compete as part of the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, a governing body of athletics programs at smaller colleges that are dedicated to character-driven intercollegiate athletics. And whereas LSU had the distinct honor of serving as one of the 10 host sites for the 2025 NAIA Baseball National Championship opening round, welcoming top teams from across the nation to compete in Shreveport for a chance to advance to the NAIA World Series. And whereas hosting this prestigious event for the fourth straight year not only highlighted LSUS's outstanding athletic facilities and organizational excellence, but it also brought significant benefits to the city of Shreveport through increased tourism, hotel stays, dining, and community engagement, further positioning our city as a hub for collegiate athletics and economic opportunity. Now, therefore, I, Tom Arsenault, Mayor of the city of Shreveport, do hereby congratulate the LSU Pilots baseball team on their 2025 NAIA Baseball National Championship and commend their commitment to excellence, and proclaimed Sunday, June 1st, 2025, when they arrive back, as LSUS Pilots Baseball Team Day to commemorate its 2025 NAIA National Baseball Championship. All right, I'm going to be interrupted for an important telephone call.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chip Layton here on behalf of Speaker Mike Johnson, and he just gave me a ring and like to speak to you now. Go ahead, Speaker.
Hey, everybody. This is Mike Johnson. I wanted to be there for the celebration today so badly, but I very much regret that I'm stuck here in Washington with too many obligations today to get home. But I want to thank and congratulate Chancellor Smith in the incredible leadership that's been provided for our LSU AD, Lucas Morgan, and of course, head coach Brad Neppendorf and his entire staff for this truly legendary season. It's amazing, amazing, guys. As a Shreveport native, a double alum of LSU and Baton Rouge, and a kid who spent part of my childhood playing on the fields of LSUS next to the neighborhood where I grew up in South Broadmoor, I couldn't be more proud of our hometown team. Couple things real quick. Yesterday, I shared on social media an interview that Jackson Siren and Jack Parks gave before the title game, where they highlighted their faith and how their team prayers and that focus has made all the difference in the 2025 season. Thanks for sharing that with the world, guys. God is good indeed, and what a testimony that was. I love that. I love that. Hey, everybody's talking about this unbelievable feat. I don't know if y'all saw it on Fox News this morning, but Shreveport's own Tim Brando got Bill Hemmer to make special mention of the team in our city. But because of the history you've made, it deserves permanent honors in the congressional record. And I want you to know I'll be delivering a special order speech about your incredible achievement this week on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives. One last thing. I wanted to let you know that President Trump shares our excitement about all this as well. And, this is what he said. He wants to invite the team for a visit and celebration at the White House.
Okay, Coach, can I get you up here? Coach, can I get you up here? Coach, I want you to know that I don't do this very often, but I think a national record that'll never be broken, at least on the zero side, and a national championship the team deserves a key to the city. And so it is my honor to present to you a key to the city of Shreveport. All right, I'd like now to bring up, you're almost finished with me, thank goodness, and I want to bring up Chancellor Robert Smith, who has led LSU. Robert, come on up. Dr. Smith, I want to present you with one of my challenge coins and also the proclamation that I just read. Congratulations to LSUS, a great school and a great city.
And thank you, Mr. Mayor. And before you go, I want to present you with one of the game balls from Friday night.
Oh, wow. How cool is that? Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. This is truly overwhelming to see all of the purple and gold right here in downtown. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this incredible accomplishment. Not only, as you've heard, did they win the NAIA World Championship, but they also completed a perfect 59-0 season, something no team in college baseball history, any division, has ever done. So, I am an educator, and so I have a quiz for you, okay? What do the following have in common? Sports Illustrated, Major League Baseball, Good Morning America, USA Today, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the New York Times, the New York Post, ABC News, CBS Sports, Fox News, and the Chicago Tribune, just to name a few. What do they have in common? Every one of them covered the stories of these guys. And I want to read to you the headline from Sports Illustrated: College Baseball's Greatest Season. But even better was another national sports writer who wrote, "This is the biggest college baseball sports story ever," and ever was all in caps. And they did that because no one's ever done any of these things before. These guys have just been incredible, and watching them out in Lewiston, Idaho last week was one of the thrills of my life. Before the Pilots, no college team in history, any division, had had a perfect season. That's incredible. And no other teams had such a long winning streak. It's 59-0 and counting. And speaking for LSU and Shreveport, we are incredibly proud of all of these guys. They are amazing. They simply do not know the meaning of the word lose, except when that's applied to their opponents. In fact, they absolutely refuse to lose. And that spirit is going to serve them well throughout the rest of their lives. In short, you are all winners, every one of you. And we're really proud and honored to have you represent our LSU Shreveport community. And so this is really a seminal moment, not just for LSU Shreveport, but for the entire city of Shreveport, for the Shreveport-Bossier area, for Northwest Louisiana. And I'm going to make a prediction. From this moment forward, LSU Shreveport, the cities of Shreveport and Bossier, and all of Northwest Louisiana will be known as the home of champions. No pressure, of course. I want to express my appreciation particularly to LSUS Athletics Director Lucas Morgan and his administrative team, and especially our star head coach Brad Neffendorf. And his entire coaching staff for all they've done to recruit, to train, and coach these wonderful guys. I also want to recognize Megan Neffendorf, our Director of Sports Medicine. So Megan not only kept our guys healthy, if you watched the games out in Idaho, she also kept the umpires healthy. And I appreciate that. So most importantly, I want to recognize the members of the LSU Shreveport 2025 National Champion Baseball Team. Let's hear it for them. The entire LSU Shreveport family is so proud of you for bringing home a national championship and bringing so much positive news to our campus and our region. I also want to thank everybody who worked throughout the weekend to make this event happen. Thanks especially to Mayor Arsenault and SPAR Director Shelley Rangel and her team, plus the entire LSUS team from media and PR, alumni affairs, the LSU Foundation, our police department, the Chancellor's office, the LSUS Auxiliary Services, Barnes & Noble, Coca-Cola, Dilla's, Kona Ice, the crew of Gemini, the Byrd High School cheerleaders who came out today, and especially the Shreveport Police and Fire Departments. It's been overwhelming. I also want to thank our elected officials, especially Speaker Mike Johnson, the members of our legislative delegation, the Board of Regents, and our LSU Board of Supervisors for all of the support throughout this season and just every day of the year. It's now my pleasure to introduce LSUS Athletics Director Lucas Morgan. Lucas?
Man, that's hard to follow. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the celebration of the greatest college baseball team that's ever been assembled. And it was done right here in our hometown. Thank you to the mayors and Chancellor Smith for all the great things you said about our program. Today we come together to celebrate not just a victory, or 59 of them, but a legacy, a season that will be remembered forever in the history of college baseball. The LSUS Pilots didn't just win the national championship, they dominated it. With an unprecedented 59-0 record, they achieved something that no team in college baseball history has ever done: perfection. Every game, every inning, this team showed heart, discipline, and an unrelenting drive to be true champions. The 2025 Pilots are truly the greatest show on dirt. 38 games into the season, they broke a nearly 40-year-old record. Then they decided to go ahead and break another record at 47 games. And they weren't done there. For good measure, they decided to become the greatest baseball team ever and set the longest winning streak in college baseball history. Game after game, this team put on a masterclass of what it means to play for something bigger than yourself, for your teammates, for your school, and for Shreveport Bossier. To all the players, coaches, and staff, your hard work and commitment, the belief in one another has inspired us all. You've shown us what excellence truly is. I want to take a quick moment to recognize a few people that have helped this team achieve greatness. My administrative staff, Kyle Hawkins and Jessica Carr, our FAR, Aaron Adams, our Director of Sports Medicine and Senior Women Leader, Megan Neffendorf, Mike and Judy McCarthy, who are sitting right up here, who have been supporters since the day I got here. Thanks, Mike and Judy. And the people that don't get enough credit, it's the significant others and the families who are behind the scenes that are holding everything together while we're living out our dreams. They're the true heroes. So thank you to the wives, the husbands, the sons, the daughters, the parents, everybody that supported our program all the way through. And thank you to my wife and son, Savoon and Nash. Our incredible coaching staff, AJ Fritz, Cy Kerber, Steve Jones, Jordan Schwellenbach, and soon to be National Coach of the Year, our head coach, Brad Neffendorf. And most importantly, our student athletes. Not only are these guys great baseball players, but they're great people. You would not believe how many times the people of Lewiston came up to us to talk about how great these guys are as people, how respectful they are, how kind they are, how they never turned down a single autograph request from a kid there. And when I went to a restaurant across the street from our hotel, there were 15 of our guys sitting in there having pizza. This was the day of the national championship game. And the woman working the counter said, "Hey, are you with LSU Shreveport?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm the athletic director." And she said, "I just want to tell you this, that the group of guys that are in here are the nicest, most respectful team that we have ever had in the history of the World Series." So thank you guys for helping us build something special. In December 2019, I interviewed Brad right before the season started, in a weird time to interview a coach. But in our first conversation, we talked about what we could achieve in this program. And him and I decided that a national championship was the goal and the standard and the expectation of what we were going to do. We knew that we were going to do everything we could to get to that point. And here we are a few short years later with the best record and the best team that has ever been assembled, and we won the first national championship in program history. So now it's time to introduce the best baseball team that has ever been assembled. Kyle Hawkins, come up here and let the people know. It's a great day to be a Pilot.
Are you guys ready to meet them? From Carrizal, Los Tequis, Venezuela, number 1, Jose Salarin. From Vicksburg, Mississippi, number 2, Bantrell Reed. From O'Fallon, Illinois, number 3, Josh Gibson. From Dripping Springs, Texas, number 4, Ryan Davenport. From Plano, Texas, number 5, Anderson Asinger. From Ontario, Canada, number 7, Austin Gong. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 8, Diego Aragon. From Allen, Texas, number 9, Cooper Husband. From Phoenix, Arizona, number 10, Carlos Vega. From Rice Lake, Wisconsin, the World Series MVP, number 11, Isaac Rohde. From Brandon, Mississippi, number 12, DJ Walker. From Bryant, Arkansas, number 13, Hayden Thompson. From Mililani, Hawaii, number 14, Nathaniel De La Cruz. From Hardinsburg, Kentucky, number 15, Brock Lucas. From Ruston, Louisiana, number 16, Josh Miller. From Spring Valley, Illinois, number 17, Jack Savage. From Kapolei, Hawaii, number 18, Bula White. From Magnolia, Texas, number 19, Cameron Henson. From St. Louis, Missouri, number 20, Devon Jennings. From Omaha, Nebraska, number 21, Christian Hobbs. From Lafayette, Louisiana, number 22, Ian Montz. From Tyler, Texas, number 23, Angel Rodriguez. From Katy, Texas, number 24, David Hankins. From Ingleside, Texas, number 25, Kobe Reeves. From Ash Grove, Missouri, number 26, Draven Ziegler. From Taylorsville, Utah, number 28, Camden Stevens. From Des Moines, Iowa, number 29, Cole Borman. From Newtonville, Massachusetts, number 30, Kenneth Schechter. From Dallas, Texas, number 32, James Adcox. From Ruston, Louisiana, number 33, Jack Parks. From Bridgeport, Pennsylvania, number 34, Anthony Swinda. From Houston, Texas, number 35, Anthony Hampton. From Shadyside, Ohio, number 36, Reese Francis. From Indianapolis, Indiana, number 37, Calvin Shepard. From Derby, Kansas, number 38, Jackson Searing. From Ankeny, Iowa, number 39, Tamden Webb Tate. From Rotterdam, Netherlands, the bullpen catcher. From Morningsport, Louisiana, Brendan Burns. And our coaching staff, assistant coach, AJ Fritz. Assistant coach, Cy Kerber. Assistant coach, Steve Jones. Assistant coach, Jordan Schwellenbach. And the head coach for the 2025 Louisiana State University and Shreveport Pilots, Brad Neffendorf.
Wow, that's all I can say is this is truly outstanding. One of the things that I will tell you, and I'm going to lead it into something else here, is, you know, it's always been our deal when recruiting. We don't need the best players, we need the best team. And we might have had both this year, but we truly have the best team that's ever been assembled at NAI, and it's because of one group of guys that I don't think get enough credit, and they're going to come up here, every bit of the alumni that is here. We would not be here if it's not for them. So get on up here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come up. As they make their way up here, and I pretty much put them on the spot, and I fought Lucas to be able to talk about them, but what people don't truly understand is, and I've talked about it a few times, this program is in year 35. We've had some unbelievable teams here. some unbelievable players, some unbelievable coaching staffs and support. And these guys made their way out here today to show their support, and they are a huge reason why we are here where they are today. So they deserve the biggest round of applause out of this whole thing today. I know that a lot more of them would wish they could be here, but that's the one thing when you look at the roster right in front of us, we've got 20 plus states that are covered with putting this thing together. I didn't write anything today because if I did, I'd be up here all day. There's so much to be said about this group, and this will be the last time that, with the coaching staff and everybody here that we'll be together today. And it's bittersweet and it sucks because this group has impacted everybody around them so well. But I want to thank everybody for putting this thing together. All of you that have came out here today. The support that we've had this year has been unbelievable, and it's a driving force in regards to what we were able to do. I want to thank Lucas and his administration for everything they've done to put us in position to have the resources and the things that we've needed to be able to drive this thing to where we are today. So thank you to Lucas, Kyle, Jessica, my wife Megan. I want to thank Aaron and his crew for the weights and putting together the programs this year to let these guys have their legs underneath them at the end of the year for 59 straight games. And he hasn't got it yet, but I'll thank him very much. To my left, and he should have came up here because he's part of it, Lance Champagne. He's on his way up. He now is overseeing all of athletic training within every school in the area, but he used to be the head athletic trainer here for years, so he's been a part of every team and keeping every one of these athletes healthy and on the field, and I can't thank him enough. I want to thank Sleep with basketball. Destiny next to him, Brandon, our assistant athletic trainer, Sobe, who went all the way out to Idaho to watch us win it, assistant basketball coach. Devin, wherever you're hiding at, there in the background, they made their way out there for the final game, just like so many of you guys here. Look, obviously a remarkable year, and I can't thank everybody, the faculty, the staff. There's so many people that are involved, pushing papers, signing things, giving us what we need, and I don't think anybody truly recognizes or realizes that, and there's so many of them out here today. So I want to thank everybody with the university that plays a part in this, because you don't understand anything that you do is a part of what we've done. This is a city deal and a university national title. I can go on and praise everybody that's involved, but everybody that had a hand in it needs a recognition and an applaud right now. I know that we're chomping at the bit to be able to talk to these guys and meet them and get some food, but I can't thank you guys all enough for being out here today. To the news crews and the reporters that have been wearing us out all year long. I excuse my language, bitched about it for years, and I know how hard it is to cover small college athletics. It's tough, it is, but I think we just changed the landscape of small college athletics all throughout the state. Couple more things. There's one thing that you guys may not realize in here, how good Louisiana baseball is in this state. In 2023, LSU won another national title. Last year, LSU Eunice in 2024 won a national title. And in 2025, this group won a national title. I could sit up here and talk all day, but like I've said, every time that I've been talking, these guys have done all the talking the entire year, and they've done it in a way that I don't think anybody truly understands, all right? They've made our job so easy. They stayed out of trouble, which can be tough with college guys. They had a 3.1 GPA in the fall. I can't tell you what the ending GPA is yet because I haven't been seeing it, but I can tell you based off what they've done on the year, it'll be close to an overall 3.0, and that is insanely tough to do once you get into the spring and you're traveling all the time. we're running them through gruesome workouts all day. We've kicked their tails into the ground all year, and that's the one thing about this group. They have committed to everything that we've asked, whether they like it or not. And there's a reason why they're 59-0 right here, sitting in front of you as the greatest baseball team ever assembled in college baseball at any history, at any level in the history of college baseball. I do want to follow up before I end this and thank all of our families. Every one of you guys that were out this week. I think the final total head count was close to 3,000 people there on that final night, and I can tell you 80% of it was dominated in purple and gold. So that's why we were able to continue to finish off what we've done. If you go back to that last game, down 4-0, wasn't a problem, because I'll tell you this. If you have to play a 9-inning baseball game against this group, you're not going to work out, and it didn't. And they came back and they fought and put 13 up on the board. All right, and that's exactly what they did the entire year. They dominated the entire year. They had some close games, but to be able to do what they did in the game of baseball and finish it out, it's the most impressive thing I'll ever be a part of. Thank you guys for everything that you've done. Thank you for all the support, putting this thing on, organizing it. Aaron with PR and everybody involved with our school, you deserve the biggest round of applause for what you've done for putting this on with the city. Thank you very much. And to the mayor and his office, we can't tell you, you've been out there a few times this year, and that's hard to get that wherever we are, especially small college. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. Thank you once again. This has truly been amazing, and this day puts the icing on the cake for what these guys have done, what they deserve. And I can't thank once again these alumni that have come out, because we are where we are because of these guys right here and everybody else that has worn the uniform in this program for 35 years. This is the most historic program. And it doesn't matter if it took this long. Everybody that played and put the uniform on prior to us, it's that tough. We are where we are because of everybody before us, and our guys know that. All you had to do is watch them continue to swipe pilots across their chest every time we hit one out or scored, and it's because it's been going on for 35 years. Thank you guys for everything, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We got championship cake up for grabs here in a second as well. Please spend some time with us. We got Kona ice as well. All kinds of delicious eats, but mainly we're excited for you to meet the history makers yourself. Come on up, get some autographs, take some selfies. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of Shreveport history.